Hey YouTube, what's up? I'm going to be doing a review of the H Figuarts Sora. I had this guy for a while, but I didn't have time to review it, but I'm going to be putting these reviews out as fast as I can, so let's get into it.
That's crispy.
So I'm going to show off the box really quick. It's got some art of Sora from the game. These are poses that he does in the game if you're familiar with it. Him attacking, doing some action poses, and then of course this picture. Unfortunately, this pose he cannot do, and I'll show you later, and that's kind of disappointing. He can't have the keyblade rest on his shoulder. For some reason the joint doesn't move that far back. But cool box, kind of small, but I'm going to put it to the side for the rest of the review. And let's take a look at the figure itself. Put light on there to shine on it pretty nicely. And here he is. Gotta say that the likeness on this figure is amazing. Very nice sculpt, very clean. Some of the best paint work I've seen from H Figuarts. Hair is detailed very nicely. Some nice chocolate brown color. Has all the grooves in the hair, all the spikes. Sora's hair is very spiky, so it's really nice that they included all those minor details in the hair here. Then we have his pouches and his uniform. Now the necklace is not a chain. It's sculpted onto the neck, but I'm used to it being a real chain because the other two figures I have has a real chain, so that's kind of interesting. The pouches actually move here, and I'll get into that in the review. He's got his shoes. Everything is very nicely sculpted. Of course, we have the keyblade here. Keyblade is painted clean. And then we have a real chain here for the chain on the keyblade. It is a real working chain. So if you have the desire to clip it off for whatever reason, you can. So that's pretty cool. And let's put him aside for now, and I'll show you his accessories he comes with. He comes with a couple extra set of hands. 2 open hands here. Then we got 2 fists. One of the fists is on his hand right now, so here's a fist. Then we have this hand. Now this hand is for the keyblade. It holds the keyblade a certain way. You actually connect the hands with this peg here, so he can hold the keyblade like that in the game. I don't know if you remember how he would hold it in battle. He kind of holds it with 2 hands. I'll show you later in the review. And then he comes with an open hand to hold the keyblade, and of course another open hand for his left hand here. So he just comes with extra sets of hands. He comes with a angry face, or a yelling face, which is pretty neat. We haven't seen a figure of Sora with a expression face, so it's really nice to have. Then we have this face right here. It's like a smiling face, because you know Sora is always in a good mood sometimes. He's smiling there. And then we have the face that is on right now. It's kind of a neutral face. Now I don't really know the difference between that face and the face that's on. I'm going to show you both. Maybe you can let me know in the comments, because I can't tell. They look very similar. I think one is, you know what, I can see the difference more now. One is kind of grinning more than the other. So we'll put the the grinning face on for now. I like the grinning face. And the hair is very easy to take off, to put on the head. Kind of just jimmy it out, slip it on, then put the hair back on. So it's really a nice touch that they added alternate faces, because the Sora figures that I have all have the same face. They don't have any options. They have options for different hands, but this figure offers a lot of different options for posing and for expressions on the face. So I'm going to take off the Keyblade for the review. I'm going to show you how the hands go on. Kind of pop them out. They're on a small ball peg here. And you kind of just pop it on. And then the other hand, you can pop it on here for later. And I'll show you the articulation real quick so we can finish up this video. Now the head can move this far up, so not that far. He's kind of looking straight like that, so it moves that much because of the hair, of course, and the hood. But he does move down very well. The neck is on a ball peg, so it has double articulation, and there is also a hinge in the neck, in the head, so you can have it move up and down. Pretty decent. Moves side to side, rotates around. His arms do move out all the way. His arms do move up. They're on a butterfly joint, so you can move them forward as well, like so. And you can move them back. He does have a bicep swivel, and it's actually, the arm is on a ball peg as well, so you can move it around, like so. He has single jointed elbows, however it gives you the same range of motion as a double jointed arm would. His hand does swivel in a circle, and has a hinge, so you can move it side to side. And then of course we have the torso articulation here. Does rotate side to side, does move down that far and this far back. Then we have extra articulation at the waist, so you can move them even farther down and even farther back, and it does rotate as well, so you have double articulation there, so that is a plus. Now the legs here is actually something that I appreciate. He actually has the same type of mechanics that the Dragon Ball figures do. His legs move down, up, down, and up, so you can pull him down for more range. You can move his leg up all the way forward, not all the way back, unfortunately, because of his butt here. So I mean, that's alright, but you can move him all the way forward, all the way out to the side, almost all the way out if his pouches weren't here. And the pouches do move, they do swivel, so if you need to move his legs up, you can. The straps here kind of prohibit movement from moving up, but it's pretty decent for Sora, because I've never had a Sora figure that's in this costume that can move his legs up all the way. I think the Play Arts Kai can. So let's get into his knees. Has a single joint here, but does get you a lot of range, and it's nicely hidden in the pants. And then we have the foot articulation. It is on a ball peg of the foot, so you can swivel it all the way around like so. And then of course we have his toe hinge for his shoe. So very clean. He doesn't need an ankle rocker, ankle pivot, because of the ball peg in the shoe, so you can actually put him in any type of pose with his feet planted on the floor, and it would work. And I'm going to show you the hands that I have on here for the Keyblade, that you can actually make him hold the Keyblade in two hands, because like I showed you earlier, the peg in the hand does connect. I got the Keyblade in both hands because of the hands that connect, so you can have him posed correctly like in the game. Few Soras can do that, so I really appreciate H Figuarts for giving that little detail for us die-hard Kingdom Hearts fans. And it's pretty neat. He can't hold the pose very well. He's not very heavy, he's very small, very light. His feet can go flat on the ground like so. And it's just all around a very clean and well done figure. It's a thumbs up. I give it a 10 out of 10. Here he is next to the Play Arts Sora. As you can see, he is very small, 5 inches. So I really can't wait for the Donald and Goofy to come out so we can finally have two figures that will fit in scale with him, because from the looks of it, the scaling is correct. So really excited to have those. But thank you guys for checking out my review, and I'll see you in my next video.